Ukrainian authorities say its military hit an oil refinery on Russia's southern coast, killing at least one person. A fire broke out at the Tuapse seaport, where one of Russia's key Black Sea export facilities is housed. Ukraine's military drone forces commander said it struck the refinery for a second time this week. Audrey McAlpine's in Kyiv with more on what Ukraine's been saying about the attack.
We did hear from Ukraine's General Staff of the Armed Forces regarding an attack on the same oil refinery on April 16th, which they did claim responsibility for. This is, in their words, an effort to disrupt Moscow's war funding. We know that European partners have personally asked Zelensky to scale back his attacks on Russian oil exports. Now, Zelensky did not specify exactly which European countries that those were, but said that he was waiting for sanctions on Russian oil to be fully reimposed as they were before. That was his answer to those requests. As we know that those sanctions have not been reimposed. In fact, the United States has extended that sanctions waiver until May the 16th, which allows oil already loaded onto ships to be sold. So Ukraine's actions may speak louder than its words here. While this sanctions waiver is in place, we see that Ukraine has continued to strike Russian oil exports.
Yulia Shapovalova has the latest update from Moscow.
One man was killed at a seaport, and another man was injured, and he's been taken to hospital now. So right now a fire broke out once again at the port during that attack, and it damaged port facilities as well as civilian infrastructure. We know that 17 buildings were damaged, and authorities have cancelled classes at schools. The previous attack on the same port in Tuapse was last Thursday on April the 16th, and it was hit by a massive drone attack as well, and a huge fire broke out in the port, which was burning for several days. Firefighters managed to extinguish it several days later, and 2 people died back then, a 14-year-old girl and a young woman, and 7 other people were injured. So we know that Ukraine has increasingly been targeting Russia's oil export infrastructure, and 4 major Russian ports located in western and southwestern Russia were targeted. Those were Tuapse, Novorossiysk in the Black Sea, and Primorsk and Ust-Luga on the Black Sea, as well as one of the largest refineries, oil refineries in the country. It means that Ukraine tries to prevent Russia from profiting from oil revenue, which Russia receives from high oil prices, the revenue that Russia uses to fund its war in Ukraine. And Russia could have received even more revenue had it been able to export bigger volumes of oil. But at the same time, this situation contributes to the world oil market instability, of course.